Hello and welcome to Last Week in Finance. Let's crack out these crazy lunatic markets again this week. So let's start with the numbers, shall we? The S&P 500 went on a roller coaster this week, especially on Thursday, went down very heavily, but at the end it closed slightly positive for the week, 0.81%. Right now the S&P 500 is at 3,841 points. The DXY, the US dollar index, went way up this week. Well, for the DXY standards, plus 1.22%. Right now, it's at almost 92 points. Gold also took a hit again this week, several weeks in a row, minus 2.04% for the week. Right now, the ounce of gold is under the 1700 threshold. It's exactly at $1,698. Silver took a even bigger beating in the markets this week, minus 5.39%. Right now, the ounce of silver is at $25.22. Copper stagnated this week, was flat, 0.09% for the week. Right now, the pound of copper is at $4.10. The crude oil went up again this week. Actually, it recovered the price from a couple of years ago, up 8% for the week. Right now, the West Texas Intermediate crude oil is at $66.26. Of course, the big news this couple of weeks has been the 10-year Treasury bond. The yield 22% up. Actually, it crossed the 1.6 mark this week. Right now, it's at 1.56%. Bitcoin keeping on a rally, up 11% for the week. Right now, the Bitcoin is at $49, $49,000, $754 per Bitcoin. The big news, and this is very fresh, a few hours ago, the Senate and Congress approved the new stimulus package, $1.9 trillion, and also approved the $1,400 check. Okay, this is a very interesting math. You're gonna get $1,400 for the stimulus, and but at the same time, this stimulus package it will cost every American $5,700 plus interest. So you do the math, and it doesn't make any sense. But okay, if you're happy with that, you're gonna pay that later. The new jobless claim report says that there is new 700,045 new jobless claims in the United States this week. Also, we had the new job creation report. The non-farm payrolls rise 3,079 new jobs added to the economy. So let me clear again. 379,000 new jobs added to the economy. Okay, remember, every week we are having new jobless claims, 800,000, 700,000. So that's like 2 point something 3 million per week, per month, and we are adding this week 379 379,000 new jobs. So do the math, is a negative carry, if you ask me. And if you know basic math, you tell me that's good or not. The phony unemployment rate is at 6.2%, of course. And Jerome Powell a few weeks ago said that actually the unemployment rate should be around 10%. I mean, if Jerome Powell is saying that, the unemployment rate must be at least 15%, at least. And I'm being generous. So should be like 20%, but I'm gonna keep my generous rate at 15%. Real estate bubble drumming again. It's very likely, especially in hot markets like Florida, Texas. Well, Texas not so much right now. Some other major cities, especially on the suburbs, are experimenting a new real estate bubble, and it's gonna be painful. Also, the adjustable rates for the new mortgages and the fixed mortgages are going up. So the average payment for a mortgage is also going up. So let's see how it's gonna end up with that. Also, JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs are acquiring commercial real estate in Florida. There are thousands of square foot of office real estate being leased in Florida, and also being acquiring commercial residential real estate for their employees. Florida right now is, especially South Florida, Miami, it's a very white hot market. And since we have new Canadian subscribers on the podcast, I'm gonna keep you covered as well. The Canadian real estate market is quite hot in Toronto, in Vancouver, in most of the major cities, and for Canadian standards, it's not going well because Canadian, the average Canadian can afford those huge prices. Huge prices. I'm talking about $1 million for a simple housing property in the in those major cities. So this is not going to end well. Of course, we are going to wait when the bubble bursts and see the real damage this is going to take to the economy. Look, look, guys, I want to close with this. I'm not a negative, I'm not a doom and gloom guy. I'm just saying, as soon as we get the crash that we are supposed to have, we are going to start from scratch and going to build new businesses. We're going to restructure the already existing good business that has been damaged due to the COVID, the lockdowns, these insane markets, and whatever. We're going to build that again. I'm very positive for the future in a few years ago, in a few years from now. But in the meantime, as long as we have these crazy markets and these crazy conditions, we are not allowed to do that. We need to have creative destruction. We need to get rid of these zombie companies, of these stimulus checks that are doing nothing, and then we can start building real business and real economic growth again. I just wanted to close with that. So, having said that, I hope you have a very nice week. Wish you the best. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.